Imagine being stuck in a terrifying place with no way out. From claustrophobic spaces to deadly environments, trapped horror movies push characters and viewers to their breaking point. In this list, we dive into the top 10 trapped horror movies that will leave you questioning how far you'd go to survive. So start with number 10. Don't Breathe. Rocky, Alex, and Money are three friends who break into rich people's houses for fun and profit. One day, they hear about a blind man living alone in an empty neighborhood. He's said to have a lot of cash from a big settlement after losing his only child. Thinking it will be an easy job, they sneak into his house. But soon, they find out this man isn't as helpless as he seems. Trapped and terrified, they must fight to stay alive. Will they make it out, or is it too late? Number 9. Cube. A group of strangers wakes up in a maze of cube-shaped rooms with no memory of how they got there. Some of these rooms are deadly traps. Among them are Quentin, a former cop, Holloway, a scientist, Levin, a brilliant young mathematician, Ren, an escape artist, Kazan, an autistic savant, and Worth, an architect who seems to know more than he's saying. To survive, they must work together and use their unique skills to find a way out. Can they escape the deadly maze, or will it trap them forever? Number 8. Escape Room. 6 strangers are invited to take on a challenge, solve tricky puzzles in an escape room to win $10,000. Excited by the prize, they gather in a large waiting room, ready to begin. But as they start the game, they realize the dangers inside are not just for fun, they're real. Trapped in a life-or-death game, they must use their wits to find hidden clues and survive. Will they escape the deadly traps, or is it already too late? Number 7. Panic Room. Meg Altman and her daughter Sarah move into their new Manhattan home, a renovated brownstone with a secure panic room. Unknown to them, $3 million is hidden in the floor of that room. 3 criminals, Junior, connected to the home's previous owner, Burnham, a security expert, and Raoul, a violent accomplice, break in, determined to find the money. Meg and Sarah lock themselves in the panic room, but the phone doesn't work, and Sarah's diabetes becomes a race against time. As tensions rise, both sides face unexpected challenges. Will Meg and Sarah outsmart their intruders and make it out alive? Number 6. 127 Hours. While exploring a remote canyon in Utah, adventurer Aaron Ralston faces a life-changing crisis when a falling boulder traps his arm. For 5 long days, he struggles to survive, reflecting on his life and searching for a way out. With no one around to help and his chances of rescue fading, Aaron is forced to make an unthinkable choice: cut off his own arm to break free or stay pinned and risk certain death. Based on his true story, this tale of courage and determination leaves one question: how far would you go to survive? Number 5. The Mist. Project Arrowhead, a failed military experiment, tears open an interdimensional rift, unleashing terrifying creatures upon a small Maine town. After a powerful storm, artist David Drayton, his young son Billy, and their neighbor head to the local supermarket for supplies. As they shop, military convoys and emergency sirens signal trouble, and soon the town is swallowed by a dense, unnatural mist. Trapped in the store, the group faces horrifying creatures lurking outside. But as fear takes hold, the true danger might come from within. Based on Stephen King's novel, this story delivers a chilling twist that will haunt you. Number 4. The Hills Have Eyes. Bob Carter and his wife Ethel, along with 5 other family members, are driving to San Diego in their camper vans. After an accident leaves them stranded in the desert, 2 of the men head off to find help, leaving the others behind. They don't realize they're stuck near a place where, years ago, nuclear tests created mutant creatures that now crave human flesh. Will they survive the terrifying monsters lurking nearby, or will they become the next victims? Number 3. Vivarium. Gemma and Tom visit a suburban area to check out a house, but things quickly turn strange. After their real estate agent, Martin, disappears, they find themselves trapped in an endless loop, always returning to the same house. They are left with an infant and a message: raise the child and be released. The child grows rapidly and behaves oddly, mimicking them. As Gemma and Tom try to escape, they uncover unsettling truths about the boy and the cycle they're stuck in. Can they ever escape, or are they doomed to repeat the same horrifying pattern forever? Number 2. Saw. Photographer Adam Stanheidt and oncologist Lawrence Gordon wake up to find themselves chained to pipes in a dirty bathroom. They quickly realize they've been captured by the sadistic serial killer known as Jigsaw, and must solve his twisted puzzle to survive. Flashbacks reveal the grim fates of his past victims. Meanwhile, Dr. Gordon's wife and young daughter are forced to watch his suffering on a closed-circuit TV. Will they manage to escape, or will they fall victim to Jigsaw's deadly game? Number 1. The Descent. Sarah, a sportswoman, survives a car crash that claims the lives of her husband and daughter. 1 year later, her friends, Beth, Rebecca, Sam, and Holly, led by Juno, invite her on an expedition to explore a deep cave in the mountains. When they are about 3 kilometers underground, a rockfall blocks the tunnel, trapping them inside. With only limited supplies, the group struggles to find a way out, but soon discovers they're not alone. They must face a terrifying breed of savage predators lurking in the dark. Will they survive the deadly cave? These trapped horror movies show us the darkest sides of fear, survival, and the human spirit. Whether it's claustrophobia, deadly creatures, or mind-bending twists, each film forces characters to face their worst nightmares. Which one made you feel the most trapped? Let us know in the comments below.